Hello, welcome back. Today, we're gonna make inventory for our abilities. So when you got ability, there will be inventory. You go press the slot and the inventory will open and you can choose what ability you wanna choose for that slot. And in another next episode after that, I'm gonna make that when you like inventory gonna be empty, and then when you unlock it in skill tree, it's gonna appear in inventory and then you can use it. But today we're just gonna make inventory and possibility to use it. To start, we're gonna go to our files, core, we're gonna go blueprint, structure, and then we're gonna add new one. It's gonna name it. Gonna name it abilities. And then what we're gonna add three things. We're gonna add data, data abilities. Okay, and that's gonna be our ability data. Then boolean unlocked to check if the skill been unlocked or not. And the third one is gonna be text, the name for ID. So to just see if we got right skill to unlock. Okay. So once we do it, we save and we can create variable here. I would name it abilities. I don't know what I'm gonna name it. Let's name it ability. Yeah. And that's gonna be s underscore abilities. And let's make of it array. Once it's array, I'm gonna add my ability. It's actually one ability only got. We're gonna mark it as unlocked, and the name's gonna be energy ball. That's like, yeah, that's its ID, energy ball. So when if someone watches skill tree tutorial, will know what I mean and how it's gonna connect. But if you didn't watch it, I recommend you to do so. It's quite cool, to be honest. Soon I'm gonna make short to show it like quickly how it's work, so people before they watch all of it they can quickly see. But yeah, okay. So now we're gonna go in our UI. I know it's messy. We can open that. That would be useful. But not now. We're gonna open new widget. And I'm gonna name it abilities inventory. Okay, once we have it, we're gonna add size box. So we got size box and the mix size. You can do anything you like, to be honest. It's up to you what shape you want it to be. I'm gonna put it 4 by 300. Make sure you change here for desired, so you see how it actually work, how it look. Then you can add overlay. Okay, overlay. There we go. The border. In border, I'm gonna change that a little bit here, something like that. Just how transparent it is. Make sure borders cover it all, and you can add, for example, image to the border. And let's see, Why does it work? Oh, that wasn't, yeah. Don't think I got any nice background to use. Well, screw image. Change color a little bit more dark, something like this. Transparent, that will do. Next, what I want to add is vertical box. Add it to overlay. To vertical box, we're gonna add horizontal box. Is that inside? No, now it's this. So we got horizontal box. So we want it to be, I wouldn't say all. Probably. It's gonna cover already the vertical box. No, I fucked up. That's how it's supposed to go in. Yeah, you go vertical box and then horizontal box. This one's supposed to get it all, and then we got this one in, and we want it to let's make it. Let's put something inside. I want to put text inside. Okay, and once the text is here, I'm gonna make sure the text is on the middle. Why does it work? I'm gonna put abilities. Yeah. Why then? Why doesn't want to put on middle? Fill. Oh, maybe fill. Eh. Let's do. Yeah, it can be on this side. It's all good. I'm missing I here. Where is it? Where's the text? Well, I lost it. Huh? Ah, yeah. What is it? Abilities. I think now abilities. Yeah. So once you have it, you got this one, and then you wanna add wrap box to here. So the wrap box, and what we're gonna do with wrap box, we want it to be on the rest of it. So now that's, you got the title wherever you want it, and then you got wrap box when you're gonna put all the inventory in. So now we have to create abilities slots. So what you want to do, get another widget, and let's name it, that's gonna be abilities. So be every single ability. So I wanna size box, gonna put 100 by 100 by 100, let's say. Desired, we got this here. Then I wanna put the bottom. We're gonna put bottom in. We're gonna put border. And overlay. And in overlay, we're gonna have two images. What's this? One and two. Okay. So first image. The first image is gonna be, why is it not an all? What's going on? Make sure this one is all. Yeah. Okay. Why is this on the side? That's not supposed to look like this. Overlay inside the bottom, we got image. So let's say I want this slot inventory slot. But now, okay, this one doesn't really matter for now. Why is it look so weird? Okay, so make sure in the bottom you remove the padding here on the bottom, and that's the size of this one. So we got our skill. Sorry, we got our slot inventory, yeah. Okay, so once we have it, says the N, and then that's let's rename it. So that would be slot. That would be ability. No, that would be inventory slot. Sorry, inventory slot, and that would be ability. That would be ability image. So whatever image we got, that would be it. Will appear here, but we don't want it to appear here. We want it to have border 15. Yeah, we want it to be inside. So padding 15. Yeah, keep it inside. Let's make it invisible. Well, it should be invisible. So yeah, let's hide it. Boom. Okay, so once we have it, we open graph. Okay, so what we're gonna get is make ability. Okay, let's make it abilities, and we're gonna put it as s_abilities. Save it, and then gonna break it, and then what you wanna check if it's unlocked. Okay, so if it's unlocked, okay, one second. We want to get ability as a variable and inventory slot as variable. Okay, so that's the image. I should write down this image, but yeah, you should do it. You should put image because it's hard to know. Oh, what is it? Oh, what is it? I will leave it now. I'll probably change it later. So set brush from texture. So that's untrue. So if it's unlocked, you want it to be visible, and it's gonna be icon from here. Get icon, and we're gonna set it up, and also we're gonna make it set visibility as visible. Yeah. If it's not unlocked, we gonna just set visibility as hidden, and that's how it's gonna work. It's gonna check if it's unlocked. Oh, it's unlocked. Perfect. We're gonna show what is it. If it's not, hide it away. Okay, you can compile. So another thing what we wanna do, or what we can do, we're gonna, I'm just checking 1 second. That's all good. That's all good. Okay, so we're gonna do, we're gonna duplicate it, and I'm gonna name it ability slot. So that's gonna be actual slot where, 1 second, it's gonna be actual. Oh no, let's make this well, let's make it invisible. Oh, because that's in, right? Oh, what if I make this one as, this doesn't work. Oh my god. Okay, clear it. Okay, so what we can do is get this ugly color, make it transparent. No, we cannot do it. That's not this, right? What is it? That's gonna be border. Okay, I'm gonna make border transparent. This one gonna be transparent, and that should be good. Okay, so just change this. I use the same image as for skill tree. I made it by myself. I like it. So I'm like, well, I like to use it. Right, yeah. So okay, so you got this. That's completely different story here in ability slot. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna wait. We can remove this. Yeah, for now. Okay, so now we have to. So if you watch my other videos, you will know I'm using something like interface component manager, and here I got some stuff that helped me to get reference. So what we need to do, you need to get reference for wherever you got your inventory open. So I'm using main menu to open inventory. Yeah. When I'm press, where is it? When I press, it's open here, and it's too many mistakes. It's because I'm using main menu. Yeah. So we got main menu, and that's where I'm opening. That's when I'm opening this widget. Yeah, through this. That's why I got reference to it. So we need to get reference for whatever you're using. And also we're gonna get ability component. Also we're gonna get for ability component. So same as here. What did I name it? This ability component. And that's gonna be PBC ability system. Yeah, okay, ability system component. But we need reference to it as well. We need these two references, and once you got it, you need to go to third person character, which is here. And then you wanna the ability system. You got so you need to make sure you added component here. Just by searching it here, you add it. And then what you do, you go interface in, get skill tree component, get ability component. You open that. And then what you do, you just get ability system and connect it. And that's gonna work. But we need one more thing I forgot. So we need get player character. So we're gonna get player character. And we're gonna do it on the third person character or wherever you're using as your main blueprint. So easy get reference for it. So we know it's this one. And here, what we're gonna do is it not? Yeah, we wanna do self. Okay, get reference to the self, and that's gonna work. So I got, as you see, I got different things that's already connected. That's from my old tutorial about skill tree, tab menu, and stuff like this. Right. So that's when you need to create it. So basically, you just interface. I'm naming component manager, but you can name it wherever you want, and just do exactly as you're done. So then we can go back here, and then what we gonna do, we gonna get some reference. So on construct, you wanna get a player character, get player character with the message. And from that, let's promote it. And we're gonna check is what's it called? My spelling wrong. Is valid. Yeah. Okay. You wanna check if it's valid. If it is, and then what we're gonna do? We're gonna create custom event. The custom event, I'm gonna name it update slot. Yeah. So basically each time you update the slot, if we got different ability or we don't have anything, it's just gonna help us update. So what we want to do here, we want to add, where is it? Input abilities, and that's gonna be s underscore abilities. Okay, once we have it, you want to set ability. So basically every time you update it, it's just gonna tell which ability we're using. Yeah. Okay, and then what we're gonna do, we're gonna get this abilities. Actually, abilities. Just name it ability. Actually, make more sense because it's one ability. Okay, is this one? That's been created because of that, right? It should have same name. No, it shouldn't. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, yeah. And that's all right. Okay, so we got abilities. That doesn't make sense for me. The name. Let me change it for current ability. Yeah, that sounds much better. It's ability, and that's a current ability we're setting, and we want to break it. And we're gonna get data table, so we're gonna check if it's valid. Okay, and then you wanna connect it here as well. So it's either gonna check it on the beginning of the game or whatever we call whatever we call update slot. That's why we got from these two sites what we're doing. And okay, so you got connected, and then we check if it's valid. If it's not valid, then we want to get item. Oh my god, I need to remain. I'm gonna look like which one is item image. Okay, this one. Ability. Yeah. My ability image. Gonna just look for it. And you wanna set visibility. If it's not valid, we wanna make it to hide. Yeah. So if there's no ability anything, we wanna make it to hide. But if is valid, okay, one more thing we have to do now. We have to create enum to help us because if you got more than one slot for ability, we want to just so we know which slot we're using, you know. I will show you in a second. I don't know what to name it. Ability slot. Okay, we got ability slot, and then you just say ability 1, ability 2. Yeah, 1 or 2. Maybe if you got 3, or you just have 1. If you have 1, you don't really need to make this thing. If you just go like in your game 1 slot for the ability, you just ignore this. But if you got then more than 1, that's the best way I found. Maybe there's better way. Who knows? But yeah, if there's better way, yeah, please just do it. Just tell me. So what you want to add it here, and that's gonna be ability slots. Yeah, so once you got ability slot, ability slot, then you want to get it and switch on that enum, and now whatever, we know which ability is it, and this is gonna be, make sure it's expose on spawn and editable, because what we're gonna do, wherever you put it in your inventory, the slot widget, you can say which ability it is. I'll show you that in a second. Yeah, and now we're gonna get player character, but not yet. We're gonna use player character here. We're gonna use something from player character, but that's a second. We come back to it. But now we set up what's happened with Violet. We want to do, you wanna get exactly same thing. Just copy it. Okay, and what we're gonna do now, we're just gonna set, you're gonna get image, ability image. And from that, you wanna set brush from texture. And you wanna set visibility to visible. And the third thing is also gonna be related with player character. It's something we're gonna add in player character blueprint, but the function, but you can wait a second. Okay, so once we got this, the texture is gonna come from here. So it's gonna be icon, believe that's what I name it. Yeah, icon, or you maybe name it image. That's from ability dataset where we were setting up in last episode. So yeah, so you just wanna connect it. And now where we wanna connect it is we wanna connect it to them too. It's gonna set wherever image is there. Because if it's nothing, it's gonna be hidden and it's just gonna look like this, yeah? But if it's not hidden, oh, something's gonna appear. Okay, so once we have it, that's all good. That's all set for now. So what we want to set on click. So wherever we click the button, you should name it something. I don't know, I've been lazy and didn't name it, just buttons. But so what you wanna get now, we need, all right, first of all, we need to go to, let's go to our main menu. So that's where, I'm gonna remove it now. It's, let's say that's your inventory. Got some inventory here. And what we're gonna do, we want to, right, obviously I got my switcher, and that is inventory box. So what we want to do, I'm gonna get ability slot. Okay, and you want to make sure it's gonna anchor it to the bottom and make sure, where is it? Oh, size to content. That doesn't seem right. Where is it? Oh, it's hiding there in the corner. I get it out without moving stuff. Let me change position of it, but it shouldn't. Yeah. Oh, what did I press? Yeah, size to content. Yeah. You wanna duplicate it? I'm just gonna move it. Why does it move? Start moving. Okay. Yeah. And let's say I'm gonna have it here. I mean, basically, it's maybe you got your inventory here. Maybe you want it next. I'm just gonna put it on the bottom for now. Yeah. Try to next to each other. What you can do, you can move this one away so it's move more freely. But yeah, I got them two. Yeah, all set, cool. And now what I was talking about this ability slot, so I can say ability 1, ability 2. It will know which ability it is. So whenever you click on it and you choose ability, will know to go here. And then what you want to do, you want to get ability inventory. Where is it? To be honest, I think all of it is inventory box. Yeah. So I'm gonna have it here. What's this inventory box I created for? I don't remember. But let's hide the things. This switcher away. That's Canvan. That's away. Oh, I cannot do this one away. That's a bottoms. The inventory box was created for. Yeah, I created because it's the part of the inventory system. Okay, sorry, I got a little bit confused what I've done here. Okay, I got this. Let's push it down. Ability inventory. You wanna size it? Okay, perfect. Yeah. Okay, and it's gonna be here. It's gonna be set as hidden, and I'll show you in a second. So yeah, so wherever you got your inventory, just set it up. I know I got confused for the second. I was like, what is this box? Why did I set it? But now I remember. It's all the stuff I got it here. Set up to make it disappear. I'm using inventory box to make it invisible when you switch. If you watch my other tutorial about the tab menu, you will know. So basically when I click on this, that's gonna disappear. When I click back on it, that's gonna appear. That's how it works. That's why this needs to be inside of it. If you follow all my tutorials, if you got all your own stuff, you figure out. Yeah, this one, make sure it's normal. This one hidden, all good. Yeah. So what we want to do now, go in ability slot. Okay, so now we're gonna first go in our main menu or wherever you're holding your inventory. For me, it's main menu. We want to quickly just create. We're gonna create ability slot reference. We're gonna add new variable. We're gonna get ability slot reference, and then you just put as the widget. So ability slot. That's gonna help us to know which sorry, it's gonna help us to know which ability we press. Yeah, like which slot, 1 or 2 or 3, and that's important. So it's now after where to place ability. That's why we're using it. So now we want to get play character. I'm gonna use main menu. I'm getting this, and from the main menu we want to get ability, now set ability reference. So that's where we're gonna set ability reference, and that's gonna be for self. Yeah. So wherever we click the button, the widget main menu gonna set this reference as itself, like as this one. So it's know which slot it is. Probably the better ways to do it, but I'm not sure. So, and then we're gonna get ability inventory, and then we're gonna set visibility. I don't know, to be honest, what's the difference between them two? I wonder what's the difference, to be honest. As visible, yeah, I have no idea what's the difference. Someone can in comment tell me what's the difference between the two visibilities. May Google it. I never thought about this. And then what you want to do, you want to get your current ability. And we're going to set it as so in my system, whenever you do it, we're gonna no, what am I doing? Make. You choose make, and I'm gonna just set it as nothing. So basically remove it. The current ability is gonna be removed. And we're gonna call update slot. Okay. Whenever we click, it's gonna open ability system and it's gonna get inventory open. Let's see if it's work. So beep, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Why does it work? It should work. Okay. Ignore that all messages. That's from other stuff. Yeah, so I found problem. So it's event construct. So basically I was using wrong thing. It's supposed to, so I was supposed to get player character. We need to set reference for our menu. I was like doing it wrong. I was like, huh? And then I was like, okay, that's why I make mistake. I say, okay, I see. Yeah. So you get main menu component. That's what we set up here before. That's how it helps us get the reference. We're getting that and just promote a variable. Change it if it's valid. Yeah. Okay. And now that's what you do. So you go back here. You remove this stuff from here. I mean, I think you can keep this. Just remove that. Get the main menu component. Connect it here. No, that's one work. Okay. Get main menu. Is it gonna work? Yeah, that's gonna work with this reference. Shit. Wait. Main menu. Connected. Connect here as the target. Connected here. And as you see, I was trying different one. Now, boom, it's appearing, but it doesn't have anything inside and it doesn't close, but it's appearing. That's a progression, yeah? So what next we have to do? We can set our ability inventory. So we got some boxes there, yeah? You know, we're gonna set it. So first, what we're gonna do, we're gonna open our ability inventory, and then what we want to do, we're gonna get some reference. So on construct, we're gonna get on pre-construct, we can do on construct, we're gonna get reference. So we're gonna do exactly same as before, player character. And now what you want to do, you wanna get ability component. Promoted to variable. You can check if it's variable or if it's not, but you don't have to. I like to do it, but okay, let's just leave it as it is. And now after that, what you want to do, so whenever this widget gets created, you want to load abilities, yeah? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna create function. It's gonna load and update abilities, yeah? So whenever you got new ability, it's gonna update it. So what you want to do, you wanna get the wrap box. We don't have it. Make sure it's variable. We can name it. You get this, and you wanna clear any child first, always. So wherever you don't wanna overwrite. That's why you remove everything and then gonna create again. And then you're gonna get is ability. Did I not? Where is it? Ability component. Okay, that's my name. Yeah. Oh, didn't see it. So you wanna get abilities, and from it you wanna loop for each. So you're gonna literally see every ability we have, and for it we're gonna create widget. So what you wanna do, you wanna get create widget. The widget's gonna be abilities. What you wanna connect is be able to. Okay. We need to go back in abilities, and we wanna create. You want to create, first of all, you got abilities here. Make sure they expose and editable. So exposure bound, instance editable, and I want to create also index. Where is it? Integer. What's the integer? 64. I've never seen that before. And you also want it to be editable and spawn on and expose on spawn. So now what you're gonna do, we're gonna go back in ability inventory and refresh it. Where is it? Refresh node. And you see we can connect that, and it's all good. So next thing you wanna do after you create that, you wanna make sure we get Wrapbox and add child to Wrapbox. And the child's gonna come out from here. And where there is any child, we will update it. So if it's ability here, I think I already add ability. Oh, no, doesn't. So we are connected. Ah, okay. You wanna add it here. Load. Where is it? Abilities. And now I think it should work. Yeah, see, you got this one ability here. Oh, such a ugly graphic. So pixels, but you know what I mean? It's up here, but it doesn't work yet because we didn't set up button, but it's here. So that's one thing. Another thing you want to do, whenever we add new ability, you wanna update it, but that's, I'm gonna show it in another episode. So you're gonna bind to dispatcher, no, dispatcher. So if you go in ability system, we're gonna add here dispatcher, and you're gonna have different function that's gonna add ability, unlocked ability. So whenever you got abilities here, it's gonna unlock it. And we add more abilities. If you look, it's gonna have more spaces, yeah? But you can limit it as well. Yeah, so that's it. So now what we want to do, we want to see what's gonna happen when you set ability, yeah? So let's say we have this, we will need our main menu. So what we can do here, we can do on pre or construct. We're gonna do on the construct get player character, get main menu component, and we want to promote, and you can check if it's valid. Okay. Okay, so we just set reference to it. And now what you want to do, you want to on click. So where's our button? Again, I didn't name it. So when you click it, we're gonna get inventory. What is it? Component. We're gonna get main menu. From main menu now, you wanna get ability slot. Where is it? No reference. Now we want a reference. Okay, get a reference so we know. So it works when you first press ability slot to open inventory, yeah? It set reference. So now when we're pressing button, this is button inside the inventory, it will know which slot is it, so it will know where to go. That's how it works. I hope it's not too confusing, but guys, if it's something confusing, I'm really sorry. Text me. I will explain you. Okay? You're gonna break it. You wanna check if it's unlocked first of all. Just double check. You know, if it's not unlocked, it shouldn't even appear there. It shouldn't appear on the screen. Like if you look, if we change it here, that this one is locked, yeah, and we open our game, it's not appearing. But I'm just double check it because you possibly can click it if it's invisible, if you know what I mean, and add it to your inventory. There won't be picture, but I think you can still use it. So that's why we check if it's unlocked. It's very important. You check if it's unlocked, and on true, if it's unlocked, what you wanna do is get update slot. And on update slot, we're gonna use this ability. And then also what you want to do, you want to get ability inventory. You want to set the visibility to hidden again. So now when you open it, obviously I didn't add I didn't unlock it back. So you unlock it back, play game, you see it, boom, it goes here. And it disappear, and it's go, and it's disappear. And you try this one. See? So now you have nothing. You add this one, you add to this one. You always add to this one. You press this one, it's add to this one. Obviously, I got only one skill. But when you create the second one, you can see difference. That will go, one will go to this one will go to this one. Another thing you need to add, if you have no skill and you don't want to choose anything, you cannot close it. You have to choose something. Another thing where you want to add, like maybe exit bottom here, or if you click it again, if it's open and you click it again to close it. So we can add it, for example, in ability slot. Okay. For that one makes sense. Unless we check. Oh, to be honest. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you now, honestly, I have no idea right now. How would I close it if I press it second time? So I would have to check if it's visible. But can I check if it's visible? Is visible? Oh, actually I can. Show branch. I'm not saying it's gonna work. Let's remove this one. So if it's false, we go for that. If it's true, we're gonna set it as hidden. Okay. I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but let's try it. As I'm one, okay. Oh, why this one is disappearing? I think I connected. Ah, okay, I didn't connect it. Connected to the self. Obviously, it's gonna disappear. Yes. But yeah, and that's how it works. You can click, click, click. If you got this, it's gonna disappear anyway. Yeah. Click again. Bravo, it works. But obviously it works, but now you wanna use it. So now that's why I left the spot here. We're gonna go to third person character. And you want to create function. And the function's gonna call set ability. And I'm gonna set it ability 1. And then exactly, actually, you know what? Let's set it first and then I will duplicate it. So here you wanna set what ability it is. So ability, you're gonna use the data, wait, DA abilities. And another one you want to check if it's remove. Okay. And you're gonna do branch for remove. So now we should create a thing. Okay. You wanna create two. You got ability one, yeah? So that's one we created last episode. We wanna create ability two. Yeah. So now if it's true, if it's removed, you want to set it and just don't pick up anything. But if it's false, you want to connect it here. Okay. And now we're going to duplicate it. Name it number 2, number 3, number 2. And only what you want to change is this ones. So you want to set them. So basically how it's work now. So we go back to ability slot. And here on switcher, on both ends, what you want to do, you're gonna, so basically if you have no ability and it's valid and you're setting up new ability because you have ability, like if it's valid because there is some current ability, you setting it up, you're gonna set it as set ability, and you're looking 1 because under 1 you're setting out as a 1, yeah. And then ability you're gonna choose is gonna come from here, from this data. So I'm gonna connect it here, and what you can do, you just can separate it. Obviously I'm gonna create second one, but here you wanna change for set ability 2. Okay, and then boom, connect it, and should work. And then what you want to do here, you wanna set ability 1. You wanna press remove. We don't need to set anything here. You just wanna press remove there and set ability 2. And also you wanna press remove. So it's gonna remove ability. Okay, and now you're gonna back to third person character, and we need to set it something to activate it, yeah? So like you know from last episode, we got our system set up to make ability start, yeah. So we set it up, where is it, third person character, we set it up here, yeah. When I press G, ability will start, yeah. So under G, and let's say key page right next to G. Obviously that's like not ideal buttons for the game, but I'm just testing here. It's just a test, yeah. And you say ability 1, boom. You wanna do press and set ability 2. Okay. So obviously you have to watch the previous video because that's the second video. The previous video where we create simple ability system, so you know where we're up to. But now I'm pressing, nothing happening, yeah. Nothing happening. Then I'm set this one here and nothing happening. Why nothing happening? It should happening. Oh my god. Okay, so the problem was in data asset, this wasn't set up. It's weird because in my last tutorial, obviously everything worked. And suddenly this wasn't set up. I don't know why, how that happened, but yeah. But now I test everything. Also, make sure them clear, just in case. But yeah, so now you go in, you press, Boom, it worked. And you see on the side, I got the stamina used and it's using stamina as well. I'll jump to regenerate it. Obviously, we didn't set it up for regeneration because, as I say, you can set it up for like any other energy. No stamina. Usually, you don't use ability with stamina, but I didn't have anything else for test. We set it for stamina. But you see, it's work. I press H, doesn't work. You cannot see it, obviously, but you have to trust me. And I remove it now, and doesn't work. I put it on this slot, and it's work on H. So yeah, to quickly go through it. We quickly gonna go through it, yeah. So what's happening? We're using our obviously ability component to activate ability. The start ability gets spawned. That's start ability inside. That's all in last episode happening. We got our abilities here. So list of all our abilities we just add here and they just not unlock. In my scenario, how it's gonna work, you're gonna use skill tree. You're gonna use skill tree that we got, the cool skill tree. I recommend it to watch it. To if it's like 11 episode, yeah, if you wanna see how to make such a cool skill tree. Yeah. But yeah, so you're gonna unlock it. Once you, let's say that's a skill, you unlocked it, it's gonna appear here, you're gonna choose it, you can use it, yeah. So that's why we got our main menu. We set it up in main menu. We're choosing which slot is it. Once we have it set, in ability system, obviously on pre-construct, it's setting up, it's checking if you got any ability. If it's got ability, we set all the icon, everything, choose which ability is it. If we don't have it in the slot, obviously it will be empty. That's why when you press it, the inventory open, and then you choosing from abilities. And once you choose the ability, it's gonna update our slot. And it's gonna set everything here, and it's gonna set up our third person character abilities. So when we're using it, when we're using our ability here, we know which ability we're using. Obviously test it on more than one ability so you can see that it's work. I got just one ability, but you can test it that you got 3 abilities, that if you choose right one, it's gonna do right ability. But yeah, that's for it. In next episode, I'm gonna choose that you can... What I'm gonna do next episode? I'm gonna do set up our skill tree. So whenever you unlock it in skill tree, it's gonna appear here. Another thing I'm gonna fix, I'm gonna make sure you cannot choose same ability twice. Yeah. Because that would be silly to do so. Yeah, so thank you for watching, guys, and I see you in next time. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment with suggestions or questions. See you later.